Alright, ladies, gamers, and gentlemen, here we are, the first game of today. It's a best of 3 between alternate attacks. Lambo, the red Zerg player, spawning on Frost in the top right position. Here we have him.
And his opponent spawning at the bottom left-hand corner of Frost, the Dutchman, the king of DSCL. Put your hands together for Harstem. I always love it when Harstem's practicing. He sometimes gives up to the beat, starts moving towards the music. And,
Oh yeah, that's one of his trademarks actually. Always before he starts playing, he plugs in his music and he starts moving his head to the beat, starts dancing a little bit. He even raps the lyrics as he's playing. He is singing to himself. That's what we could actually have seen this during his WCS matches as well. Now, in terms of his PvZs, Harstem prefers to open with his Stargate and control the game pretty much throughout and use the Phoenixes to keep the Zerg player at bay and keep him busy while he techs up, while he powers his economy. And also, he likes going Nexuses first. Even on shorter maps, even on two-player maps, I have seen him do this. What's even more remarkable is that he opens with a Nexus first and follows up with a Gateway, not a Forge.
Yeah, it looks like Lambo right now is going for a safe opening with the pool first. And after the pool, he will get his hatchery, but he's going to be a little bit behind Harstem, who's going for the more economic build. And he gets that Nexus straight away, and after that a Gateway. So that's going to be a good opening for Harstem, all things considered, but he has to be careful about those first few Zerglings, but he should be fine against that, and it's going to give him a small edge.
You know, if Harstem did his research on Lambo, he should know that at least from the games that I've seen in the past from him, Lambo tends to open with a safe opening. He goes pool hatch, but then he does not take a gas. He goes a third hatchery, so a little bit of a delayed gas, and he banks on the fact that the Protoss will not be attacking very soon. Now, we have seen Harstem abuse this fact in the past, where he just adds on 3 additional gateways after he takes the expansion, builds a bunch of sentry zealots, and just goes for it, and behind that, tags up depending on what he sees. The question is Lambo going to have the balls to do it versus Harstem? He said it himself in an interview earlier when asked about what does he think his chances will be in this competition, and he says, well, most of my opponents are Protosses, so, and the best of them, or the most dangerous of them, is Harstem. So I think if I can beat Harstem, then I should advance forward. And there we have the third hatchery as predicted.
Yep, so far he's doing exactly as you pointed out right there, Bell. He has placed down his third hatchery. He has not taken any gas as of yet. He is making a few queens to defend and relying on slow Zerglings and queens. There is one Zergling being a little bit of a pesky guy in the mineral line, but not doing any damage to Harstem right there. The Zealot will be able to fend that off, even slices the Zergling in half, so good job by him there. We do have a first Stalker on the way. No indication of what tech Harstem is going so far, but he has not taken the gas in his natural yet. It looks like just an extra gateway for now.
Yeah, it does look like it's a little bit of a change from Harstem, or maybe it's because of it's the first match of the series, so he wants to play it a little bit safer. There are the 2 additional gateways, 3 additional gateways actually, so he might be going for that sentry push, knowing the style that Lambo is playing. Lambo did not take any gases as of yet, which is a little bit perplexing to me. Usually I see him take the gases at around 5-minute mark. Right now he's just been droning up, building a little bit of Zerglings. I wonder if he knows that this attack is coming or not. And look at this, 5 gateways now. Is this just going to be a good old-fashioned 6-gate coming out of the Fnatic player?
6 gateway coming up, and there's already one finish, so it's going to be a 7-gate, I presume, here coming up. So that's going to be a lot of pressure early on against Lambo, and I have to start thinking, is Lambo prepared for something like this? He does not have speed yet, and he's making drones right now. You don't need drones.
Oh, I don't think he knows what's going on. He's got only 3 Zerglings out on the map scouting for the proxy pylons. One of them is going down right now in the center of the map. The Zergling does see the pylon, but does not react. Let's see what do we have on the production tab. Yeah, there we go. Spine crawlers being built, emergency measures being taken. Zerglings in production. Roach Warren going down a little bit too late, I'm afraid, because the attack is just about to commence as the pylon finishes. The gateway is done as well. Here's the first warp in, and Harstem is on the move.
Yeah, and he's gonna move with force here, Bell. We do have a few spine crawlers on the way. A roach warren is on the way, but the roach warren will be just a little bit too late. The drones are already evacuating, saving what's left of what they could grab there. The queens are trying to retreat, but so slow off of creep, and one is gonna fall, and that's A lot of his defense gone right there. He needs the spine crawlers, but I don't think they're going to finish just in time, Bell.
I don't think they will, and without speed, this is going to be very, very difficult. He needs that Roach Warren to finish, and then it's still 30 seconds before the Roaches pop. Here comes the drone pool. He knows that he is in some trouble, and this is his only chance to defend. More spine crawlers are being cancelled or being killed off. A lot of Zealots, a lot of Stalkers with good target fire. I cannot imagine Harstem losing this or being shoved away from this push. A lot of drones being killed here in the mineral line. There's the GG, and Harstem takes the first game of today.